Welcome, everybody. The time is 7 o'clock, and I'd like to call this District 204 Special Reorganization Meeting to order. So first, I'll ask everyone to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, everybody, for being here tonight. Marilyn, will you please call the roll?
Member Alvarez?
Present.
Member Vita Daniels?
Present.
Member Dillon?
Here.
Member Giannotti Fry?
Here.
Member Gretsch?
Here.
Member Struing?
Here.
Member Thomas?
Here.
Great. Now, can I please get a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, I think we're good. And our next item is public participation. Marilyn, okay, so we do have people signed up. So as is the case with all of our meetings, there are two opportunities for public participation. The first is for individuals who signed up prior to the meeting, and for those who wish to speak during our second opportunity at the end of the meeting, please see Mary Lynn Muscolino, who's just outside the door, and fill out a blue form. Please understand that the board appreciates hearing from our community, but cannot engage in dialogue or discussion during the meeting. If there is a comment that requires follow-up, the appropriate administrator will respond at a later time. In accordance with board policies 2230 and 830, we appreciate you limiting your comments to 3 minutes and for keeping tonight's meeting respectful and civil. Marilyn, will you please call our first speaker?
Nancy Bramson?
Hi, my name is Nancy Bramson from Brookfield. I wanted to welcome the incoming newly elected board members and thank you in advance for your service. Joya, I'm so glad you'll be continuing your District 204 tenure with your thoughtful, outside-the-box thinking and attention to detail that no doubt will benefit this school board. Good luck. I also would like to acknowledge the service of all of the outgoing board members, and especially the historic service of Michael Thomas as the first African-American to serve as a board member in this district. Before this board, many of you know that Michael served as a District 102 school board member, but I first met Michael before he was on the school board. I remember meeting him at a board meeting when he spoke for the first time as a founding representative of the African-American Advisory Committee. This group of parents was advocating for their children in District 102 and seeking attention from the board on the growing achievement gap of Black students. This group later became the Committee for Equitable Minority Achievement, or CEMA, which is still doing good work in District 102 today. As a District 102 board member, Michael was vocal, bold, brave, and very much respected in ensuring marginalized communities were represented in policy decisions. During this period, many changes were made toward improving the district culture. Meaningful conversations were being had in those very long board meetings, and there was a pointed effort to bring attention with solutions towards fixing and closing the gaps. Michael came to this LT board with the same passion, integrity, and drive. And at the recent April 7th board meeting here, there was a discussion of the summer reading list. And Michael made a poignant statement that stuck with me because sadly it needed to be stated. He said, quote, "Note this, people are labeling DEI as a Black experience. It is an American experience," end quote. His wisdom and perspective have been invaluable and have made this board a better board and LT a better school, especially on issues of belonging and achievement for Black and brown students. Representation matters. Communities are best served with diverse leaders. Needles have been moved because of these important voices in positions to make change, and Michael's voice has been instrumental in positive change as a District 204 board member. I implore this board to keep in the forefront of your mind students of color in particular, as you discuss and create policies that will directly affect their academic success. Michael, I know you are a modest person, so apologies for this tribute. But I really wanted to honor your service, your voice, and your genuine, earnest effort to help all students achieve in both districts and feel like they belong. Sorry. You have left a remarkable legacy that I hope will be continued by this new board and generations of school boards to come. You will be very missed by so many, Michael. Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Brian Anderson. I'm a resident of LaGrange Park for the past 25 years. And recently, my two children graduated from LT, and I want to thank the teachers and this administration for the success, or enabling success for them at the university they're at. I'm here tonight to thank Michael Thomas for the work that he has done as a board member over these past years. His constant preparation, intuition, and practical application of fairness has always been on display. His willingness to ask tough questions of this administration and other board members, not falling into the trap of self-serving trap of look at me or hear my expert opinion, are just some of the wonderful characteristics of Michael Thomas. As friends for the past 20 years, we have recognized that we may not agree on all issues. We may disagree on pathways and outcomes, but I've always seen his courage and thoughtfulness when providing his perspective back. Life is not being rich, popular, or highly educated, even though Mike is very highly educated. It is about being real, being humble, and being kind. And Michael Thomas has demonstrated this over and over again, that he has led a successful life. Thank you.
Mike?
Good evening. My name is Sharon Kesmarsik. I'm a community member. I've lived in LaGrange Park for over 20 years, and all three of my children have graduated from District 204. And I, too, am here to say a few short words about outgoing board member Michael Thomas. I had the privilege of knowing Michael for over a decade, and I've served with him, alongside of him, on several committees. Over the last 4 years as a District 204 board member, Michael has had a valuable and genuine voice. Michael served for the sake of the community. He did not serve for recognition or praise. He is honorable and principled. He has advocated for all students and helped make LT a better place for students to learn, to strive, and to feel a sense of belonging. Michael's efforts on issues of equity have been significant and have led to meaningful changes that are felt every day by LT's student body. While I'm sad Michael is departing the board, I'm deeply grateful for his service. Michael, please know that your contributions have made a positive and lasting impact on LT and this community. Thank you for your dedication and countless hours. I wish you all the best in the years to come. Thank you.
Oh, no.
There's the oh no. You'll be happy to know I had very little time to prepare. So I'm Jessica McLean. Thank you to all the board members, current and the new, soon-to-be initiated board members. I am also here. I didn't serve with the board members that are leaving, so I'm only speaking on behalf of Michael, who I served on the school board with for, I think, about 3 years, but I actually needed to call you to verify. Michael is he was a gift to me personally, as well as to the school district. There's a couple sort of standout attributes about Michael that I just wanted to address. One is he's incredibly thoughtful. He picks his words with so much intention, and we all know that sometimes you get into a meeting and people just gas on, and Michael may not say a lot, but what he says with purpose, and he's thought about what he's going to say before he speaks, which I learned a lot about from watching Michael. He's an advocate, not only for all the students here at LT, but he was particularly sensitive to students who might not have always had a voice in every room, and their parents, and the extended families. I think he did a lot to educate everyone around him, and to make a lasting impression and impact on LT. Michael's also really determined. He has this quiet, resolute way about him. When he digs in, when he decides something needs to get done, he doesn't give up, or he doesn't give up easily. And for all of you who do any of this work, you know that giving up is super easy to do because there's a lot of obstacles. And Michael was really, I think, a big instrument in change and kind of putting his neck on the line about things that really matter and sticking with it. So I guess I just want to say, I know you're leaving this district having made lasting impact on the culture and the education, on the people that you worked with, and you're just a treasure and a gift, and I'm so thankful for your work here at LT and for your time, for the time I had with you. So thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
I'm having a flashback. Last time I was in this room, it was like 2020, or remember, and it's been a long time. So this is a really great occasion. And I did not prepare statements for Michael, but I met him through the BELT committee that started during the pandemic. I think it started then, Belonging and Equity at LT. So we all learned to get on Zoom and do a lot of emails, and I agree with everything they said. So thank you so much. And I came here to see the new board members get inducted, I guess is the word, and I'm very excited, and also just thank everybody in general for all the work all of you have done individually and as a group in the last many years. We live, my husband Ray's here, we've been in the Highlands for 35 years, and we live by South Campus, and I walk by all the time, and it's so exciting to see all of that going on. And it's perfectly well timed because one of my jobs is to visit school psychology interns. I've been to a lot of high schools lately, and a lot of them are doing the same thing. So it was really, really needed here, and it's really great to see it happening because a fine school always just has to continue to redo and redo and redo because the kids don't stop coming, and now we need that. So thank you, everybody. I'm very excited for what's to come.
That concludes the public participation session. Oh, go ahead.
Hi. My name is Bernadine Sims, and I just wanted to thank Michael for representation. And he's been a beautiful young man all his life. I've known him, and I'm grateful that you stood up for us. And I'm looking forward for you to do good things in the future. Thank you.
That's the best public participation. Love it. Right? Right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming. You know, it's nice when people come to say all the good things. So we'll begin with tonight's, with some new business tonight. The current seated board is going to approve minutes from the April 21st regular action committee, or regular action meeting. Can we please have a motion to approve the April 21st regular action meeting minutes as presented?
Second.
Marilyn, would you please call the roll?
Member Vita Daniels?
Yes.
Member Dillon?
Yes.
Member Giannotti Fry?
Yes.
Member Strewing?
Yes.
Member Thomas?
Yes.
Member Alvarez?
Yes.
Member Grudge?
Yes. All right, thanks, everybody. Okay, so at this time, the board acknowledges receipt of and acceptance of the Cook County Clerk's Office certified election results. The ballots of the April 1st, 2025 consolidated election were canvassed and certified by the Cook County Clerk's Office. The following top 4 vote recipients were elected into the open seats. Christine Campbell Kozelka with 7,211 votes. Sean Kennedy with 6,902 votes. Joya Giannotti Fry with 6,566 votes. And Elias Lopez with 6,244 votes. So congratulations. We do have some formalities here, but before we ask the new board members to take their oath of office, I was hoping to take a moment just to say thank you. These past 4 years have definitely been some of the most humbling, fulfilling, and eye-opening experiences of my life, and I'm incredibly proud of the work that we've accomplished together, always rooted in the shared belief that our students deserve the very best. So to my fellow board members, thank you for your partnership, thoughtful debates, and deep commitment to doing what's right for this community. It's not easy work, as Jessica was talking about, but I've seen firsthand the care and integrity that you bring to every decision. To all of our administrators here tonight and all of LT staff, really, you are extraordinary. Your leadership, talent, and heart show up every single day in ways that make a real difference for kids and families. It has been a privilege to work with you and to witness the passion that you bring to your work. And I have to especially acknowledge Marilyn Zidlow. There is simply no way to overstate your impact. You are the one that keeps all the trains running on time and with meticulous attention to detail and seemingly endless patience. Thank you for always going above and beyond to make this work not just possible, but seamless. And thanks to the LT community for trusting me and holding all of us accountable, and for always showing up in support of our students. I'm almost done. Because I would be remiss if I didn't take a minute to thank my family for their patience and encouragement, and especially my husband, Chris, for making space for me to volunteer at this level. So I love you guys. And then just to say, I might be wrapping up my time here, but I'm not going far. I plan to join the LTCAC. And I can promise you there won't be a bigger cheerleader than me as you continue to move the district forward and elevate the experience and the outcomes for every student that walks through these doors. So I wish the new board all the best and have every confidence that you'll continue to lead D204 with integrity, curiosity, and an unwavering focus on what's best for students. Thank you. I know some others wanted to chime in.
Go ahead. You want to go last?
No, I can go. Well, I want to thank my family first because, as Jill said, this is a huge sacrifice. While this has been a pleasure to serve in this role, it takes a toll on the family, and want to really thank my wife and son for all that they've endured. While it's been 4 years, 4.5, yeah, here at LT, it's 3.5 in District 102, so a total of 8 years. But with that, it is with mixed emotions, but also a deep sense of gratitude that I sit here tonight to say goodbye. My time on this school board has been a privilege, and I'm incredibly thankful for the opportunity to have served the students, staff, community of Lyons Township. I've learned so much, and I'm proud of the work we have accomplished together. I'm particularly proud of the equity and belonging work that the district has worked to incorporate into the culture of LT, as well as the continued push for academic rigor that has led LT to its first exemplary rating by the state. While there is still work to do in order to close the achievement gap, many did not believe that these two pillars could be addressed at the same time. Some of the many moments of collaboration and progress that I will always cherish. I want to express my sincere gratitude to my fellow board members, the superintendent, the entire school district staff. Your dedication, hard work, and commitment to our students are truly inspiring. Thank you for the countless hours, the challenging discussions, and the shared vision for a brighter future for our students and staff. As I move forward, I will continue to advocate for education and support our students in any way that I can. I'm excited for the future of LT and the continued growth and success of all of our students. Thank you all again for everything. I wish you all the best. And thank you and congratulate to the new board members that are coming on shortly. Turn it over to Paul.
All right. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and read instead of shooting from the hip. Sometimes that tends to get a little lengthy. So, good evening. I want to start by sincerely thanking all of the members of the Board of Education for giving me this opportunity to serve with each of you over the course of this last year. I hope that I was able to bring some fresh insight to pressing issues, things like the Willow Springs land sale, our work around equity and inclusion for all students, and for our teachers and our staff as well. And most importantly, to provide a voice at the table for members of the community whose perspectives may not always align with traditional educational settings. As a member of the Board of Education, it's critical that we serve without political bias. I think that we do a pretty good job of that. I hope that this newly assembled board, congratulations to you as you come on. I hope that you're able to move forward in your important work and keep that in mind as you do so as well. We're living in a time, obviously, where divisiveness is really big and it's overshadowing a lot of what's truly best for all kids. And that's our main focus here at this board table, and I really feel great about having had the opportunity to be a part of that. But not only just best for, it's really easy to say best for all kids, but not just those who have been historically marginalized, but also for those who have so much to lose when decisions are often made without the view of the broader community. And I really thank this board for doing that, and I hope that the new board continues on that path. So true equity and inclusion should lift everyone and not come at the cost of any one particular group. It was my desire to serve on this board and bring a voice to the families in particular where I live, south of Joliet Road. And while I look forward to the possibility of running a full campaign at some point maybe in the future, at this time my priority needed to shift and focus on my family. I need to step back and put some support for my father, who's facing some significant medical challenges, and to stand by my mom as she walks with him through this part of his story as they're in their 64th year of marriage and going strong. So I'm going to put my focus there for a little while. Thank you again for the privilege to serve on the Lyons Township High School 204 community. I wish the new board all the best as you move forward. I also really want to thank you, Marilyn, for your guidance and your support. Your encouragement and help throughout this year in trying to adjust from being an educator and being on this side of the table was invaluable. So I bow down and thank you so very much. I could not have done it without you. And then lastly, obviously, Dr. Waterman, a special thank you to you for your leadership, not just, for the staff and the students, but the community, and also for us here at this table. Your commitment and your integrity and your fairness is invaluable, not to just the students, but also to the taxpayers of the community. So I hope more school districts are fortunate enough to get your kind of leadership in the superintendent position. So thank you again, and best of luck to all of the new candidates who are taking their seats. So thank you.
Thanks for indulging us. So, onward. At this time, I ask Chris, Sean, Joya, and Elias to please rise and take the oath of office.
Go stand in front of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can do that.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
That might be better if you did it that way. Yeah.
You guys have copies, right? Thank you.
Sean Kennedy, solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Board of Education, Lyons Township High School, District 204, in accordance with the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and the laws of the State of Illinois to the best of my ability. I further swear that I shall respect taxpayer interests by serving as a faithful protector of the school district assets. I shall encourage and respect the free expression of opinion by my fellow board members and others who seek a hearing before the board. while respecting the privacy of students and employees. I shall recognize the board members as local legal authority and as individual. Decisions can be made only by a majority vote at a public board meeting. I shall abide by majority decisions of the board, retaining the right to seek changes in such decisions through ethical and constructive channels. As part of the Board of Education, I shall accept the responsibility for my role in the equitable and quality education of every student in the school district. I shall foster the board extensive participation of the community, formulate goals, define outcomes, and set the course for Lyons Township High School District 204. I shall assist in establishing a structure and requirements designed to ensure all students have the opportunity to attain their maximum potential in a sound organizational framework. I shall strive to ensure a continuous assessment of student achievement in all conditions affecting the education of our children in compliance with state law. I shall serve as education's key advocate on behalf of students in our community school to advance the vision of Lyons Township High School, District 204, and I shall strive to work together with the district superintendent to lead the school district towards fulfilling the vision of the board as created, fostering excellence for every student in the areas of academic skills, knowledge, citizenship, and personal development.
Michael drawed something. It's in the connection with it.
Is it by Jill?
All right.
Hi, friend.
Oh, okay.
Cliff.
I see. It came up like
Thank you.
Okay. At this time, the board will need to appoint a president pro tem to reside over the matters pertaining to the reorganization of the board. The chair will entertain nominations for the office of president pro tem to serve over the matters pertaining to that reorganization.
I nominate Tim Alboris to serve as President Pro Tem of the Board of Education. Is there a second?
Second.
If only one, I move that nominations be closed and that I be elected President Pro Tem of the Board of Education to serve over the matters pertaining to the reorganization of the board. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. We will now begin with the reorganization portion of the meeting. The chair will entertain nominations for the office of President of the Board of Education to serve a term of office until April or May of 2027.
I
I'm
nominate.
sorry. Did I say that wrong?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
That's right. Yep.
That's the next
Yeah.
reorg meeting.
Yeah.
We don't know yet if that reorg
It could be
meeting will
April or May.
April or May.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
I nominate Tim Alboris to serve as President of the Board of Education.
Second.
I move that nominations be closed and that I be elected as President of the Board of Education to serve a term of the office until April or May of 2027. Do I have a second?
Second.
Marilyn, will you please call roll?
Member Kozolka Campbell.
Yes.
Member Dillon.
Yes.
Member Giannotti Fry.
Yes.
Member Kennedy.
Yes.
Member Lopez.
Yes.
Member Beta Daniels.
Yes.
Member Alboris.
Yes. Motion passes. I will now take the seat right over here.
Yep.
Move on down.
Okay. The chair will entertain nominations for the office of Vice President of the Board of Education to serve a term of the office until April or May of 2027.
I nominate Jill Beta Daniels to serve as Vice President of the Board of Education.
I move that nominations be closed and that Jill Beta Daniels be elected as Vice President of the Board of Education to serve a term of office until April or May of 2027. Do I have a second?
Second.
Marilyn, will you please call roll?
Member Dillon.
Yes.
Member Giannotti Fry.
Yes.
Member Kennedy.
Yes.
Member Lopez.
Yes.
Member Vida Daniels.
Yes.
Member Kazalka Campbell.
Yes.
Member Alvarez.
Yes. Motion passes. Congratulations.
I think you're gonna move over. Musical chairs.
That's right. The chair will now entertain nominations for the office of Secretary of the Board of Education to serve a term of office until April or May of 2027.
I nominate Gioia Giovanni Fry for the secretary.
Second.
I move that nominations be closed and that Joya be elected as Secretary of the Board of Education to serve a term of office until April or May of 2027. Do we have a second?
Second.
Marilyn, will you please call roll?
Member Giannotti Fry.
Yes.
Member Kennedy.
Yes.
Member Lopez.
Yes.
Member Vida Daniels.
Yes.
Member Kazalka Campbell.
Yes.
Member Dillon.
Yes.
Member Alvarez.
Yes. Congratulations.
Bye.
They're leaving us.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. We will now continue with the next part of our reorganization meeting. I move that Marilyn Zidlow, sorry, I do that every time, be appointed to serve as clerk of the Board of Education for a term of office beginning July 1st, 2025, until the next reorganization meeting of the board to be held in April or May of 2027.
I
Is
second.
there a second?
Second.
Marilyn, will you please call roll?
Member Kennedy.
Yes.
Member Lopez.
Yes.
Member Vida Daniels.
Yes.
Member Kazalka Campbell.
Yes.
Member Dillon.
Yes.
Member Giannotti Fry.
Yes.
Member Alvarez.
Yes. Motion passes. Is there a motion that we're establishing time and place for regular action board meetings for 2025-2026. Is there a motion that Lyons Township High School, District 204 Board of Education schedule its regularly meetings as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Marilyn, will you call roll, please?
Member Lopez.
Yes.
Member Vida Daniels.
Yes.
Member Kazalka Campbell.
Yes.
Member Dillon.
Yes.
Member Giannotti Fry.
Yes.
Member Kennedy.
Yes.
Member Alvarez.
Yes. Next, we will be establishing time and place for committee of the whole meetings for the 2025-2026 school year. Is there a motion that Lyons Township High School District 204 Board of Education schedule its committee of the whole meetings as presented?
Second.
Marilyn, will you please call roll?
Member Vida Daniels.
Yes.
Member Kazalka Campbell.
Yes.
Member Dillon.
Yes.
Member Giannotti Fry.
Yes.
Member Kennedy.
Yes.
Member Lopez.
Yes.
Member Alvarez.
Yes, motion passes. At this time, we would like to take the time to recognize our retiring board members. I would like to just say a few things first before we get to some resolutions. It is with great honor that I'm afforded the opportunity to share a few words about the remarkable impact our three outgoing board members have made on our school district. A lot of that has already been shared here this evening, and I could not find better words, so you're stuck with mine. Each of you donated your time, your wisdom, and your passion to make Lyons Township a better school for every student that walked in our doors. Michael, I want to thank you for your passion, for your advocacy, and your intellect that you shared with our board, our school district, and our community over the last 5 years. Thank you. You always brought a lens of profound wisdom, looking at all sides of situations and advocating for all of our students. You will be missed. Jill, your service, your dedication, and your leadership will not go unrecognized. You were a steady force over the course of the last 4 years through very challenging times. And when the call came to step up and lead our board, you did so with courage, humility, and grace. Thank you. Paula, while you have only been with us a year, your impact will not be forgotten. You have challenged us to think about things differently, and you were a strong voice for our community. Thank you for stepping up to serve us. Does anyone else have anything they want to share before we move on?
Yeah, I mean, if you want, I mean, I would only, okay. There's just been so many, I don't know what I can say that will add to all the wonderful things that have already been said, because all of them were true. And it is absolutely true that I will miss working with all of you. And, you know, especially Michael, I think we've worked the longest together of the three, but Jill, to also be able to step into that role as president, you know, kind of unprecedented at that time, and just to kind of take the lead and really help solidify and work and collaborate with this group. And I think that all three of you, Paula, your insight and your experience too that you brought to the table in that short time that year really, really helped solidify the commitment that this group has to making sure that our students do have the best experience ever. And I know that that's one thing that you all value, and know that you are leaving it in some good hands, and we'll make sure we carry that torch for you all. So thank you guys, and thanks to your families too, and go enjoy your families, and we'll see you in the community a lot. I know we will. Thank you. Jill, thank you for stepping up, like, without missing a beat, to go from the VP to the presidency. It's been a pleasure to serve with you the last 4 years, and I can tell you that you always gave your all and it was noticed. And I thank you for that. And I'm really proud of the work that we did together, and look forward to seeing you in the community and around, and maybe at a meeting, right? You said you might show up. And Paula, for you, for stepping up and always being present and engaged. It was really a great perspective, and a really great to get to know you on the board. So thank you for that, and I wish you the best with your family. And Michael, for being I'm not going to go on as long as your fans have gone on. I am also a fan. Okay. So thank you for being the best seatmate for the last 4 years. You were always diligent in challenging me to think differently. I didn't think I'd get emotional. You took me under your wing when I became a board member and gave me so much guidance, and for that I'll always be so thankful. In addition to all the car rides home that you gave me, you know, 3 houses down to 1. So I thank you for that. And I will always be grateful to you and thankful for our friendship. I wish you the best.
Oh my gosh. Even though it's been a very short time on the board, I am in awe of all 3 of you, and I thank you. And I'm very emotive, so I will stop, but thank you.
Can I just add one thing? I know so much has been said, and I agree with it all, but I would also add that you guys served as a board member during what I believe is the most challenging time in history to serve as a school board member, whether that be in Illinois or in the nation. And one of the most important things during those tough times that board members can do is simply focus on what's best for students, and all 3 of you did that every single day throughout your whole tenure. So thank you so much for being an awesome partner to me and to our leadership team over these last several years.
That's what he said.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
Resolution.
Yeah,
Right?
I have that teacher background, so I always wait the 10 seconds. But yes. Resolution, we'll move forward with the resolution accommodation of services for Jill Gretsch. If you wouldn't mind standing and joining us. Resolution Commendation of Services by Jill Gretsch. Whereas Jill Gretsch faithfully served as a member of the Board of Education since 2021, and during her tenure served as president of the Board of Education, as a chair of the Parent-Teacher Advisory Behavioral Intervention Committee, PTABIC, and as and member of the Stipend Committee and a member of the Student Representative Interview Committee. Whereas she has given graciously of herself to the task of providing board governance and guidance to the Lyons Township High School community, and whereas she has unselfishly devoted her time and energies not only to her duties as a member of the school board, but also her understanding and appreciation of public education in our American society. Now therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education of Lyons Township High School District 204 warmly expresses its gratitude and appreciation to Jill Gretsch, pays tribute to her leadership abilities and accomplishments, and whereas her continued success during those years ahead, signed this 28th day of April 2025. Is there a motion to adopt a resolution commending Jill Gretsch for her years of service on the District 204 Board of Education, effective today, April 28th, 2025?
So moved.
Marilyn, will you please call the roll?
Member Kozelka Campbell.
Yes.
Member Dillon.
Yes.
Member Giannotti Fry.
Yes.
Member Kennedy.
Yes.
Member Lopez.
Yes.
Member Vita Daniels.
Yes.
Member Alboris.
Yes. Congratulations.
First board meeting.
Resolution for you.
Okay. Paula, will you please join us? Next is the resolution, commendation of services by Paula Struing. Whereas Paula Struing faithfully served as a member of the Board of Education since 2024, and during her tenure served as a member of the Stipend Committee. Whereas she has given generously of herself to the task of providing board governance and guidance to the Lyons Township High School community, and whereas she has unselfishly devoted her time and energies not only to her duties as a member of the school board, but also her understanding and appreciation of public education in our American society. Now therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education of Lyons Township High School, District 204, warmly expresses its gratitude and appreciation to Paula Struing, pays tribute to her leadership, abilities, and accomplishments, and wishes her continued success during the years ahead. Signed this 28th day of April 2025. Is there a motion to adopt this resolution commending Paula Struing for her years of service on the District 204 Board of Education, effective today, April 28th, 2025?
So moved.
Second?
Marilyn, will you please call roll?
Member Dillon.
Yes.
Member Giannotti Fry.
Yes.
Member Kennedy.
Yes.
Member Lopez.
Yes.
Member Vita Daniels.
Yes.
Member Kozelka Campbell.
Yes.
Member Alboris.
Yes. Motion passes. Congratulations. Mr. Thomas. We will now proceed with resolution commendation of services by Michael Thomas. Whereas Michael Thomas faithfully served as a member of the Board of Education since 2020, and during his tenure served as a member of the LT Community Advisory Council, IASBA Delegate Assembly Representative, member of the Strategic Planning Committee,
member of the Policy Committee, and Secretary to the Board of Education. Whereas he has given generously of himself to the task of providing board governance and guidance to the Lyons Township High School community, and whereas he has unselfishly devoted his time and energies not only to himself as a member of the school board, but also his understanding and appreciation of public education in American society. Now therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education of Lyons Township High School, District 204, warmly expresses its gratitude and appreciation to Michael Thomas, pays tribute to his leadership, abilities, and accomplishments, and wishes him continued success during the years ahead. Signed this 28th day of April, 2025. Is there a motion to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
Second?
Marilyn, will you please call roll?
Member Giannotti Frye?
Yes.
Member Kennedy?
Yes.
Member Lopez?
Yes.
Member Beta Daniels?
Yes.
Member Gazelka Campbell?
Yes.
Member Dillon?
Yes.
Member Alvarez?
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay. Our final agenda item is the second opportunity for audience members to give comments or feedback to the Board of Education. Marilyn, do we have anyone signed up? Okay. That concludes our meeting and our celebration. May I please have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Our meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone, and have a great evening.